Hello, Mr. Richard here, and we are going to do some fun things today. After I warm up, you'll find out what it is, and let's get started. Okay, all right, let's do, instead of regular jumping jacks, we're going to do front to back jumping jacks. Pretty tough, okay? So just have your legs going out like this. Okay, your legs are actually going to go forwards and backwards like this. It's hard to see like that, so I'm going to turn to the side. Okay, you turn the legs like this. Okay, a little tougher. 10 of them. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, a little different for sure. Okay, arms circles forwards. Get those arms. We'll be using our arms a lot today. So arms forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One arm forwards. Get those shoulders warmed up nice and good. Other arm forwards. And other arm backwards. Other arm backwards. All right, trunk twists. So we're going to do we'll start from the top. So we're going to do a head roll, which we don't do too often. So you're going to do it like this. Move all the way around. Nice and super slow, not fast at all. All the way, stretch that neck all the way around and then freeze, go other direction. Ooh. Feels good. Feel some snap, crackle, pops. Okay, we did our shoulders already. Now let's do the middle of our back, okay? Here, and then we'll do this by doing our airplane pose and then to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now for our lower backs, we're going to be doing our trunk twists. Well, it's actually kind of like your whole spine, actually, but trunk twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now for our lower back, we're going to do our good mornings. So we down at your toes and up. 1, good morning. Up. 2, good morning. Up. 3, good morning. Up. 4, good morning. Up. 5, good morning. Up. 6, good morning. Up. 7, good morning. Up. 8, good morning. Up. 9, good morning. And up. 10. All right. So for our hips today, so actually we've gone from our heads or our necks to our shoulders to our mid back, lower back, all of our back. And now we're going to do our hips next. Okay, so for our hips, to get those really stretched out moved, we're going to do some mountain climbers. So you got to tilt this down is all. Okay, so mountain climbers, which we know what these are. Okay, you're going to do is come here and just go. But make sure you go all the way up like this, high as you can go, to make sure you're getting a lot of movement in those hips. Okay, go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit. And also some additional hip flexors and leg warm-ups we're going to do against a wall like this for balance. We're going to do some leg swings forwards. Okay, going to start low, and once you get more comfortable, go as high as you can go. My toes should be reaching about to my eye level. Okay, and switch the legs. Again, I'm just holding on to the wall for balance so I don't fall over. front to back. We go all the way back, all the way forwards. All right, feels pretty good. Now we're going to move downwards. There's not a whole lot of we after your hips, there's not a whole lot of like necessarily knee stretches that we're going to be doing. But you can't loosen your ankles up, which we've done before. So we're going to come here. You're going to hold on to your own leg. Okay. Make sure it's nice and floppy first. That way you're relaxed. So you can move it all around in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. Back of my toes doing that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, other ankle. Again, make sure it's nice and floppy that we can move it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So a quick muscle warm-ups. Some push-ups today. Let's do our front to back push-ups. I don't do these too often. Okay, so these are fun ones. And what we're gonna do is take a regular push-up. So that once you get down low, you gotta move front to back. Okay. So all you're gonna do is go like this. 1, you come down and you go. So my toes off the screen. My toes are gonna go all the way forwards, and then I'm gonna move my toes like this, all the way back. So just move my toes forwards and backwards, but I'm down and just like this. So it's okay. They're pretty tough. So just gonna do 5 of them. Okay. If you're on your knees, okay, you can still move your arms forwards and backwards. Because if you can't get pushed for your toes, no big deal to me. As long as your back can stay straight. If you're on your knees, okay, you're gonna push like this, okay. You still go forwards and backwards a little bit, okay. But it's a little easier with the toes on this one, okay. So up on your knees and up your toes, push up. You go forwards and backwards. That's 1. Down, forwards and backwards. That's 2. Pushes are kind of tough. Down, forwards and backwards. 3. Down, forwards, backwards. 4. Last one. Down, forwards, backwards. Ooh, all right. Okay, so today we get to do something that I haven't done in a little while, but I used to do triathlons. Now, a typical triathlon is always goes in this order. It goes swim, bike, and then run. Again, that's a typical triathlon. They make duathlons where you just do 2 of the events. Or you can do teams where you do like one person swims, one person bikes, one person runs. You can do all different. They make triathlons now that aren't just running. They're sort of like, oh, you're going to do a kayak first, and then you're going to, climb up a mountain, and then you're going to, I don't know. They make all different kinds of skateboard back. I don't know. I made that one up, but they do. You can make it any 3 events basically, but the typical triathlon is going to be a swim, and then a run, and then a bike, in that order. So we're going to do a triathlon. Now for the swim part, make sure you get your goggles on because you don't want to get water in your eyes and you can't see where you're swimming at. That's no fun. Okay. So for the swim part, there you go, a little comfortable. All right. It's not going to be obviously in water. because if you did swim right now, it'd be super, super cold. Hypothermia pretty quickly. Okay. So for the swim part, we're going to come down and we're going to do a Superman like swim. And so they also make, by the way, they make different length triathlons as well. By that, I mean different distances. So the one I did the most of, I did a lot of Olympic distance ones, where you swim for, 200 meters, and then you bike a 10K or 20 miles, and then you run a 5K or run a 10K. So it doesn't matter. There's all different lengths of time frames or that you can do. And I've never done an Ironman. Ironman is the longest one. It's a 2.9 mile swim, a 112 mile bike, and then a marathon, which is 26.2 miles. So I have not done that. I've done a half Ironman. One of the hardest things I've ever done. But so the amount of time that we spend doing our swim, the amount of time we spend doing our bike and our run in this particular class, okay, it's not going to be that long. Obviously, it will take a long time to do all those. But we are going to make ourselves quite tired by swimming, okay, swimming and doing the Superman motions, and doing our biking, which we're not going to have a bike, and doing our running. I guess we can kind of run it more like running in place. I still am assuming that you all have no equipment and that you don't really have the space to do it in. So this is what we got. So for a swim, we're going to do a 3-minute swim, which is a long time for a swim. The swimming is always the shortest distance, right? So a 3-minute swim, and then we'll keep it 3. So 3-minute swim, 3-minute bike, and then a 3-minute run. But we'll make it quite difficult, okay? So I'm using my phone as our timer. It doesn't recognize my face with my goggles on. All right, so let's do our timer for these 3 minutes. Okay, so if you've ever done a triathlon or swim in a large group of people before, it is very difficult because you always get, kicked in the face. Someone's arm gets in your face. You run into somewhere else. You seaweed gets around your neck, and you have to, stop because someone just cut in front of you, and then you have to stop and do different stroke, like a breaststroke instead of a front crawl. So there's all different kinds of things you're going to have to do when you're actually in a race that make it really difficult. So we're going to try and simulate some of those for you. Right. So we're going to do a front crawl. Okay. So all that means is you're going to come here. Okay. In your arms, you're going to go forwards or backwards like you're swimming. And you're also going to be kicking your legs just like you're swimming. Okay. Goggles on. Don't water in your eyes. You got to see where you're going. Ready, set, and the gun goes off, and we're off. Ready, set, and you're swimming hard. By the way, 3 minutes is going to be a long time. Got to pace ourselves. Take some breaths of air. Usually, you try to do breathing on both sides because if there's someone splashing you on this side and you got to breathe on this side. Wow, I'm actually getting tired already. Mostly in the lower back regions, but this wouldn't be a typical swim. So we're swimming, and someone cuts in front of us, and we have to kind of stop and try to water for a second. Try to water for a second, and then we're gonna get back to it because they're gone now, and we're gonna keep on going with our front crawl. And make sure you're breathing in. Now you try to breathe both sides again on this side. And someone kicks you in the face. Oh, your goggles slide off. And oh no, that's not good. You gotta put your goggles back on. Oh, adjust them. All right, keep going. 2 minutes left. Keep going. And someone cuts the breath again. We gotta start doing a breaststroke. Different leg motion for this one as well. Whew. And keep it going, keep it going. Oh, getting tired for this one. Let's do it back to the right back to the front crawl. Whew. Halfway done, keep going. Yeah, I told you it's gonna be kind of tough. Swimming is not very easy. It expends a lot of calories when you're actually swimming or swimming on land, apparently. So this is quite tough. Keep going. And seaweed drop on our neck. Gotta take your seaweed off our neck. Wrap that off. And keep swimming. And then glasses are already fogging up, so you gotta stop it. Get your glasses off in the water and put them back on. Keep going. Oh, our timer went away. And just recognize my face. Oh, and someone kicks your glasses off again. And you keep swimming though because you're almost done. Keep swimming, kick those legs. 40 seconds left. Get the goggles back on. Just keep on swimming. Get tired. Rest up for a little bit. Shoot. 30 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whew. Keep going. Back to the front crawl. Again, this is very typical in any kind of swim. When you're out in the water, big wave. I can spit that water up there. Keep going. Almost done. You gotta start climbing up out of the water. 3, 2, and 1. And whew. Oh, why isn't it stopping on me? There we go. All right, and glasses off. Pick it up out of the water. And again, now for our bike's gonna be a little different. We are gonna get a in between your transitions between from the water onto the bike. We're going to be make sure we get some water as we're doing this. Go up here, grab some water. Whew. Then you're gonna get your biking shoes on, which I don't have my biking shoes with me right here, so I get your biking shoes on. Your other biking shoe on. They call them clipless pedals, which means you clip in. I'm not sure why they call them clipless when you actually do clip in. It's kind of strange. Put your bike pedals on. You jump on your bike. Make sure your helmet gets on. And the helmet's weird. We're gonna ground, so I'm not gonna wear a helmet right here. And 3 minutes, which is gonna be about a 20-mile bike ride. You can do that in 3 minutes, right? Ready, set, and go. Okay, so our bikes, we're gonna pretend like you're biking like this. Your right arm, hands are in front of you like this if you want to. All right. So we're biking. Now this biking is pretty easy. I don't want to do this for 3 minutes. Okay. So we're gonna move our legs out down here. It's gonna be more of an ab exercise instead of a leg exercise, which our biking usually is, but our run's gonna get our legs tired, don't worry. So we did our back when you're doing swimming. And now we're going to do our abs. So when you're biking, sometimes you're going up hills, sometimes you're going down hills, sometimes you got to turn. So right now, we went up a super, super steep hill. We're going to drive our bike. We're pedaling really hard. And our legs are going super slow because we're trying to get up that hill where it's super, super tough. And we're almost at the top. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And we're almost at the top and up. Ooh, the best part about biking is there's a downhill. So now you're going to start pedaling fast. Start pedaling fast. Quick. So you're going downhill, you got to get some time back, get some speed back. Look at this speedometer going 40 miles an hour now. Woo-hoo. Keep going. That is, by the way, pretty fast. It's kind of scary to bike. Keep going. And we're going flat. But it's a tight curve coming up against the government and the church is going, oh, that's close. Whoa, keep going, turn, and whoa, back to going straight. Oh, now there's a tight corner to the right, gonna go to the other side. Whoa, keep going, and whoa, straight back out. Whew. That was crazy. And so we're gonna do, we got a nice straightaway, so we're gonna use a straightaway and then winds at our back. So we're gonna go as fast as we can, using a straightaway to our advantage. There, go, 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 go. Those legs going fast. Legs going faster, faster, faster. And that straightaway, whoa, we gotta slow down because there's a big turn here coming. And we're gonna turn to the left. Oh man, a snake eye or snake S turn to the right again. Whoa, yeah, keep pedaling, don't stop as you're turning. And goes back straight and to the left again. Keep pedaling. And one more time to the right. Keep pedaling. And they're going uphill again. Whoa, uphill. Let's see what time we got left. That's getting pretty tough to pedal uphill. We're going pretty slow because we're going uphill, and it's hard to pedal up those hills. And it's getting a little tough on our abs, which is good because that's why we're doing this exercise. 20 seconds left. When at the end of any kind of race, you got to put some more energy into it. So we're going downhill and to the finish line for the biking part. We're gonna run faster. I mean, not running. We're biking. Bike. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Whew. Okay, we're gonna get off our bike. Transition time again. Off our bike. Now you're gonna get onto you get your running shoes on. Take your biking shoes off. Get your running shoes on. Take your helmet off. Whew. And now for me, the running part was my best part always. So I was slow with the swim and slow with relatively slow with the bike, but the running part is where I really gained some running time back. So for 3 minutes, we're gonna run, and we're gonna be running in place. My time's gonna go down. So I've got my helmet off, got my running shoes back on now, and even got some water. All right, so now we got 3 minutes left of our race. Of our last event of our race is just the biking part. So this is the running part. Ready, set, and we're off, and we're running. We keep those knees up kind of high. We're at a comfortable pace right now because we're just started the run part, so we're not tired yet. We're going, and we have some energy. So let's get some energy off. We get those legs going a little faster. Make sure you're going faster. Make sure your knees get outside. Okay, and same for the bike. We got a nice big hill coming. So let's get those knees up nice and high for those big hills to drive up the hill. Knees up high to drive up. Knees up high to drive up the hill. Even higher. And it's slow, so we're going to do like slow motion running up the hill. It's actually hard to slow motion run. And we're up to almost the top. And we're going back down the hill now. Lean forwards a little bit. Kick back a little bit because you're going down the hill. You're going to do some more gluteus maximus kicks. You're running fast down the hill, Fast. And back to a normal running pace because we're back on flat ground. Whew. Oh, we got to take a really sharp corner right here, and you got to turn to make sure right. So you got to turn like on a track. You got to curve that body so you make the turn. Ooh, we went back straight. And now turn to the left. Ooh. Keep running, don't stop. Keep turning. And back straight again. And I can see someone in front of me. I want to catch that person, so I'm going to go a little faster. Try and catch that person in front of me. We only got a minute 16 left. Keep going. Oh man, the finish of this race is just like the bike. Gotta go up this hill again. So get those knees up nice and high. And there's a short time left in this race. So we're gonna try to go speed up the hill, but the hill is really steep. So we're gonna go slow motion, knees up high. We're to the top of the hill. Luckily, not because we've got short time left, 42 seconds. And we're at the top of the hill. And we're starting to go downhill again. Okay. Make sure we go nice and quick down the hill. Get the speed back. Relax those legs. And elongate your stride out so we can go faster on the hill. And we're back flat. And guess what? This is the very last part of all 3 events. After the swim, the bike, and now we're running. Now we've got 16 seconds. I can see the finish line right in front of me. We go as fast as we can. Fast as we can. Fast, 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 fast. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and cross the finish line. Whew. All right, now it's time that you, after your race, head right to the food table and start eating some food. That's what I would do. After your water, of course. So, the triathlon, if you ever have a point in time in your life when you get a chance to do a triathlon, I highly suggest it. And it's lots of fun. So hopefully at some point I'll be getting back to doing some more triathlons. I can name 3 little reasons why I haven't done triathlons in a while, but that's okay. Soon enough, I'm sure I'll be back doing that stuff. But so the best way to stretch your muscles is in a static kind of yoga way is after you do some kind of exercise, because don't forget your muscles are just like rubber bands. After you warm rubber bands up, they're a little more stretchy, okay? Just like your muscles are going to be, your tendons are going to be. So after you've now warmed up, now we're going to be getting into more stretching activities just to make sure we don't tighten up after our exercise. So we're going to do some of our favorite yoga poses. Okay. The first one is going to be, let's see, we'll do our, they call it the bound angle pose, but I like to call it the butterfly because everyone knows it as a butterfly. So bound angle pose, put my feet together like so. Okay. And now we're going to take our hips and relax, try to relax our hips here, hip flexors and the sides in the middle in our groin area. So, whew. If you're not flexible, it can be more up here. If you're super flexible, it can be right to the ground, which I'm not super flexible anymore like I used to be, but I used to be able to go pretty close to the ground. Now, not even close. So, butterfly pose, going to hold it for a few more seconds. Again, it's easier if your legs are out further. A little harder if your legs are in a little closer, so get your legs nice and close. Ooh. All right, good butterfly pose. At least 30 second hold, that's pretty good. And let's do a warrior pose next. It's a good stretch for those legs / hip flexors. And hopefully you can see if I do it like that, I think. Okay, so warrior pose. One leg is going to be straight like so, or your one toe is going to be out straight, the other toe out to the side like this. You're going to lean forward, and you're going to be making sure that your body is still airplaning, making like this little airplane, hands out to the side like this. So from here, you're going to lean forwards like so. Stretch our back out a little more. And you know you're gonna feel this in your hips here, and your legs gonna be a little tight. That's okay. Ooh. Okay, when you do one side, you always gotta do it to the other side as well. So my other leg's forward, my toes facing forward, my front toes facing forwards, my back toes face out to the side here, and lean. And I gotta move my body forward so I can feel a hip stretching my hip flexors here. And we're supposed to be looking forwards to like so. Again, you're gonna open up your hips and feel it stretch here. My knee should be above my toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right. All right, so now one of my more favorite poses, which is like a really typical standard stretch that we would do when I was on the track team. We call this the seated forward fold. Okay, I just call it a toe toucher. Okay, so we're gonna do it two different ways. We're gonna point our toes away from us first. We're gonna try and grab our toes, but again, I'm not flexible as I used to be. So we're gonna point your toes in, point your toes away, lean forwards. Sometimes if you flex your quad muscles, these muscles here, it relaxes your hamstrings from the back and helps you go a little bit more forwards. We're going to hold it for about 10 more seconds. 9, 8, point those toes, 7, 6, 5. Keep it going, stretch it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe out. Ooh, not too bad. I got to point your toes towards you. Now you're going to feel more of the stretch in the back here behind your knees. This way you're going to feel it a little bit more in your upper leg. This way you're going to feel it a lot more right behind your knees instantly. Okay, so you come here. Most of you are young. You probably should be able to touch your toes. And if you're kind of showing your breathing while you're doing this, when you're breathing out, you should be able to go down a little further. Deep breath in. When you breathe out, you'll be down a little further. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, down a little further. 5, 4, deep breath in, and deep breath out. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, I like that one. It's one of my favorite ones, actually. So again, we always do this after we exercise. We never do this before exercise. All right, so that's a good one. And let's see, let's do, I like this one, especially after we're doing our bicycles and our abs. It's called the upward facing dog. Just stretch our abs out, which again, something I don't usually stretch hardly ever. Okay, looks like this. You gotta point your toes away from you. Put your toes away. Hard to see. And I'm gonna do is come up like so, and kind of relax my back, and it's gonna be stretching my abs out here quite a bit. And it helps more if you look up even too. The stretches that I really don't do often. I can feel really stretching my abs out. Must be tight. And again, you breathe out, you relax your back a little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Don't do that one too often, but it feels good. And this one's kind of crazy, but I like doing this because it's crazy. It's called the bow pose. And you're simply just gonna try and grab the back of your own legs, similar to, I guess it would be a stretching like the upward facing dog we just did. So looks like this. Let's see if I can do it. Grab your own legs like so, and you're trying to. And the more you pull your legs backwards, it lifts your body off the ground. And it's kind of fun. Let's do this for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, as long as you're taking your legs and you're pulling back your arms, it feels kind of good, actually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. That's just a fun one. And actually, I like this last one we're going to do as a good stretch for your neck. I actually even like to take it a little bit further. I'll explain how I do that. Okay, it's just a shoulder stand. And we're going to make this into a different stretch that I like to do for my neck and my upper back that I do sometimes too. Okay, so just watch this fun one. Last one. So we're going to do our shoulder stand, but you can't really see my feet, but that's okay. The important part is that you see my shoulder area. And squish this way a little bit. I'm going to go up into the air. Okay, and I'm going to hold kind of like the my hips here and try to relax it straight. Bring my body straight. You can't really tell, but it's pretty straight here. You feel the blood flowing to your head on this one, out of your toes, and flowing down to your head. Now, what I like to do this one as well is I come here and we go off to one side. And try to get both my knees touch the ground. And keep this shoulder on the ground as well. It's kind of a fun stretch. I'm going to come to the other side. It's a good stretch. And come back down. All right, so hope you enjoy your triathlon today. They do have kids triathlons as well. I know they've had one in Midland. They do them pretty much all over the place because it is very good to get kids interested in doing triathlons. All you really need is some goggles, a bike, and some running shoes, and you're good to go. You can do it. You can do your own triathlons. So I highly suggest getting into those. It's fun, and I hope you enjoyed your PE class today as much as I did. And I will see you all next class. Adios.